First off, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to those elders and apostles out there from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways, preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that you guys may be sealed soon. This is your brother Dawaba from the branch of GMS here in Chicago, coming right back at you with a little lesson in as you see on my phone screen here, I got Anton Daniels, and the title of his video is "This is an Insult to the Intelligence of the American People." Luigi Mangione yells, "People cheer." And this is the so-called guy that sit up here and supposedly had assassinated that Union Health CEO. And these were the words that he sit up here and said while they were bringing him into custody. And what actually inspired me to look at this video is one of the brothers here in GMS Chicago put in the group me this from an Instagram. He put this video in from the Instagram, and I couldn't hear it. So what I did was I looked it up on YouTube and ended up finding it on Anton Daniels' page, and he actually got a real clear of what this guy says, and he also repeats it like 3 times, you know. And the point was that the brother also made one other point, is that whoever did the video on the Instagram also stood up and said they don't believe that this guy did it. And what ended up happening is the brother here, he put underneath there, it kind of reminded us of that movie that the beloved Zaquan Malcolm had recommended, or the series that the beloved Zaquan Malcolm recommended on Netflix, which is called The Madness, which is about you know, you got to look at it, brothers. Take a look at it. It's actually I'm about a couple of episodes in, but it's about a brother who a Judite brother who gets framed for the murder of a white dude. And this is somewhat sort of similar to what, you know, my mind is thinking too. You know, this is all bullshit, and he's just lying, and he's doing some bullshit again, being deceitful, and a lot of people gonna fall for this okie doke and this nonsense. And like I said, these are just my thoughts, and I tend to agree with the brother here in Chicago, the brother Quadar. He had actually put that in his put that under his under the video, that it kind of reminded him of that movie The Madness, or that series The Madness. But I'm not going to keep on ranting and raving. I'm going to sit up here and let this play, and then I'm going to also play one other video which kind of ties into everything that I'm thinking about. But I'm going to play this from Anton Daniels, and then I'm going to play one other video. Both of them going to be about maybe a minute and a half or so, like that. This Anton Daniels shouldn't be no more than about 40 seconds, 45 seconds. And then the other one's about a minute, and that's from Dabu 7. So with that, I'm going to get the Copyright Act of 1976. I'm not using this for no monetarily or financial gain. I'm just using this for teaching and educational purposes. So with that, I'm going to let it play.
And it's completely out of touch. And it's an insult to the intelligence of the American people and the lived experience.
Said it's completely unjust and an insult to the intelligence of the American people and their lived experiences. This is completely unjust and an insult to the intelligence of the American people and their lived experiences. Let me say that one more time. He said this is completely unjust.
Find someone unexpected on Bumble.
And an insult to the intelligence of the American people and their lived experiences.
So y'all heard what Anton Daniels said. He said this is completely unjust. This is an insult to the intelligence of the American people and their lived experience. But I want y'all to notice how quickly those police officers were trying to push him in there. You know, they were trying to push him in there real quick. You know, seemed like they were trying to make sure that he didn't say too much and he didn't get all the words that he wanted to say out. But hey, this is Esau too. You know, now whether he did it or didn't, hey, we'll never know. At least not at this moment. But one thing I do know is Esau is a lying motherfucker, and he will set up and do all sorts of shit to sit up here and create havoc and chaos, and he'll use all sorts of stage events. And even though those stage events don't mean that people don't get killed, it just means that they're stage events so they can sit up here and use it for whatever they're trying to bring in. And this could be one of those situations, you know, and I'm going to kind of like be careful on how I say things. Now with that, let me sit up here and get this other video that I want y'all to sit up here and listen to by Dabu 7. And like I said before, the Copyright Act of 1976, I'm not using this for no monetarily gain. I'm just using this for educational purposes. So with that, I'm going to let
This
this
is
play.
Dabu 7. We have a former Secret Service agent putting out a warning now saying that he doesn't feel that the Secret Service can protect Trump. He goes on to say that it's not going to be some 20-year-old kid on a roof that's allowed within 100 yards of him this next time. This next time, it's going to be a much bigger magnitude. And he says he does not think the Secret Service is anywhere equipped to handle it. That's the guy on the left here in the image. The individual on the right is a fake person. A person that Grok made up. Because I went to Grok and I asked Grok, give me an image of the next Trump assassin. I tried 10 times, it wouldn't work. And it finally gave me half of an image. And it said error loading. And I could see the top of his face was like Asian looking. I finally, after many attempts, got it to kick out a full image. And this is the image that it gave me. So I'm just sharing it for whatever it's worth. If anything ever happens in the future and there's an individual, well, this is what Grok put out there. But I wanted to share this because this guy acts like he knows something. Like something's coming of great magnitude. He thinks that they're not going to be able to stop it. Now, what could that be? I guess only time will tell. But I'll play this clip here so you guys can see the report.
So I'm going to end it right there. So you sit up here and hear what he said. He sit up here and said that, this guy here is talking about that he doesn't believe that the Secret Service could, is not going to be able to protect Trump. And all this is, whether it is or isn't, man, all this stuff be staged, man. All this stuff is set up. When you look at those attempts, especially the one by that guy, where he got nipped in the ear, and here it is, he stands up and throws up a fist. Don't no one do that. The Secret Service wouldn't allow him to do that. They'd have grabbed his ass and stuffed his ass somewhere. All this is bullshit, It's all bullshit. And like I said before, whether it's staged or not, some staged events that happen are there's going to be some real death, some real violence, some real problems. But they all events to sit up here and bring in these damn devils, new utopia, new society, new world order, or whatever you want to call it. That's what it's for. Now, the other point I want to sit up here and get is that Dabu sit up here and said that, hey, they use this AI thing to sit up here and see who the next Trump assassin was. And guess who it brings up? A so-called Asian man, a Chinese man, or whatever the case may be. This is another thing that just sets you up. Here it is, you got China already, probably going to be going at Taiwan pretty soon. You already got the Russian-Ukraine thing. You already got the over there Palestine and the shit and all the stuff that's going on over there. But all these things are just sit up here so they can sit up here and put stuff in people's minds and sit up here and already plant a seed for their deception. And that's what this damn devil does. So with that, man, in the same way in that video that I played with Anton Daniels, this damn devil's always doing something, man. Always lying, planting seeds, always doing something so he can get his new world order going, man. And people will believe anything. The American people are foolish and simple. The average American person believes anything that the news say. But with that, man, let me sit up here and grab a few scriptures. And the first scripture I want to grab is Psalms 58 and 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear. Hey, they go astray as soon as they be born speaking lies. This damn devil lies about anything and everything. Anything and everything possible. Deceit, manipulation, all this damn devil do is a liar. And everything he puts out, man, is some bullshit, And all this stuff that's happening with this thing, with this guy, with the CEO, with this thing, with the Trump thing, all these things are deceitful, probably lies. And like I said before, these are just my thoughts, and I'm quite sure other brothers probably think the same way, man. These events and all this stuff is just to bring in his new world order, just to get shit up here, get people riled up. The same thing with that Daniel Penny thing, the guy that choked out the dude on a railway. Here it is, he held that dude for 4 or 5 minutes, and the dude died. And here it is, they let him go. All these things, man, are put in place just to get things started, man. Once you get a race war, once you get these have and have not wars, look at all the things that I'm naming. You got the race war with the Daniel Pena and the dude in the railway. You know, he supposedly choked out a Judite guy. Here it is. Now you got to sit up here and you got the guy who sit up here and supposedly shot a CEO. That's the have and the have nots. And then you got them sitting up here talking about some Asian dude probably assassinating Trump. All these things are just to start the nation against the nation, kingdom against kingdom, and they setting it up very well, very well. You know, and people gonna fall for it. But like I said before, Psalms 58:3, the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. They're poisoned like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that stop at her ear. And what is that? They poison. They systems, they doctrines, the bullshit that they put out, the lies that they put out. You know, that's what this damn devil do. You know, and people fall for it. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2. In verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We ain't ignorant of this damn devil devices, all the lies and the trickery and the deceit that he comes up with. You know, we understand that this motherfucker, hey, we fight against principalities, not against flesh, but spiritual warfare. We know the damn tricks of this goddamn devil and all the stuff that he'll do. Stage events, lies, deceit, put out bullshit, just throw it out there so people can sit up here and hear it, and all of a sudden it plants a seed in their ear. That's what this damn devil do. You know? And people believe anything. American people believe any goddamn thing that you tell them. Don't even look up shit for themselves. Just believe anything that they throw out there. Stupid. Just fucking stupid. Let me go back to Job. Let me go to that Job. I had Job, what was that? Was it Job 5? I think I had Job 5. I think it was Job 5. Yeah, here it is. This is Job 5. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. Wait, hold on. Here it is. Job 5:12. He disappointed the device of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. And he disappointed the devices of the crafty. That's what's going to happen with this damn devil. All this little shit that he's doing, all these setups and all this stuff that he thinks, yeah, he's going to get all this little stuff going. And guess what? The Heavenly Father going to disappoint him and snatch the rug from under his ass. You know, these motherfuckers, yeah, they're going to set up all this stuff. They're going to get to a certain point, and then boom, it's going to be up and over for them, you know. But these damn devils are sitting up here getting everything ready because they're going to come with that great wrath. They're going to come with their bullshit and everything they need. They setting up piece by piece, everything that they need to come with that wrath, to sit up here and come with they new world order, you know. They setting it up piece by piece, right underneath people's noses, and motherfuckers ain't even paying attention. But the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, is going to sit up here and disappoint this damn fool, you know. Let me sit up here and go to that anyway. It's Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Because that devil is coming with that great wrath. And all these things that he's doing, everything that he's doing, is just setting it up, man. Just so, boom. Matter of fact, you know what? Before I even get this. You know what I'll sit up here and say? I want to sit up here and get that Matthew 12:24. Was it? Hold on. Was it Matthew 24:24? You know what? I just blinked on what I was trying to look for. You know, I'm going to go back to Revelation. I just blinked on what I was looking for. It wasn't 12, Matthew 24. It was something else, but I just blinked on it. Salakia. But let me sit up here and go to this Revelations 12:12. Man, I just blanked on it. Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the heavens of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down into you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. I kind of remember where I want to go now, but I'm going to sit up here and finish this out. Hey, you know, this devil has a short period of time. So guess what? He has to get everything, and he has to put everything out there, man, and sit up here and set up all this stuff to get, because he only has a short period of time. He's got to come with that great wrath. So he's got to come with the nation against nation. He's going to come with the have and the have-nots. He's going to come with Jacob's trouble. He's going to come with the race wars and the civil wars. All this stuff is being set up right before your eyes, so he can sit up here and come with that great wrath. Set up his order out of chaos. Order out of chaos. That's what he's coming with. And this damn devil is the one that's doing it. You know, people too blind to see it. But this damn devil is the one that's sitting up here setting all this shit up to come with this motherfucking goddamn chaos. And what it says, therefore rejoice ye heavens. Who's the heavens? The 1/3, the elect. We rejoicing because we know as soon as this damn devil comes with this bullshit, the kingdom is right around the corner. But everybody else is about to suffer roughly. If you ain't got Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, if you ain't a so-called black, Latino, and Native American, it pretty much, if you ain't part of the 1/3, because 2/3 is gonna get wiped out over here and the rebels around the world. You know, if you ain't part of that 1/3, you in trouble. You know. But I sit up here and remember what I was going to go for. It wasn't It wasn't Matthew. It was Proverbs. Proverbs 4. What is that? I think it's around sleeping. I'm going to sit up here and read from 14, but the point is around 16. This Proverbs 4 and 14. Enter not in the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men,